Hi friends, welcome to the video. I hope you enjoy this trip to spooky and haunted Maitland, Florida. Found some very cool things there, including an art exhibit from a former Disney Imagineer named Cicero, not Sierra, as I called him through the entire video. So sorry about that. It was annoying for me to even edit this one knowing I mispronounced his name so many times. But I hope you enjoy the haunted locations that we found, and I'll see you in the next video. Hey friends, it's Dream. I'm here in Starbucks about to pick up my coffee and get ready for this day. I'm in Dr. Phillips, Florida today. It's actually Orlando, but well, here I am. I'm gonna take a pretty cool adventure today. Driving up to Maitland today. I have never been to Maitland, Florida. I know it's on the northern part of Orlando, and as I was looking up some haunted and spooky places around Central Florida, I came across the Maitland Art Center. We're gonna go check that out. I like art, as you know, and I think it's gonna be a good destination for us. There's a couple more spooky spots in the mix for today. Enjoy. Welcome, friends. Have to make one quick stop for a part I need for the Fantasy. One of my favorite stores is en route. I should have come here, guys. I can't even get in the front door. I've already seen like 5 things that I really want. Back in the 30s, this avant-garde artist named Andre Smith bought this compound here. He called it I think it was the Pretty Art Compound. And it's this, apparently this collection of buildings here designed with this Aztec style of architecture. And on March 3rd, 1959, this guy died. No big deal until a couple years later, well, several years later, on the day of his death, a whole bunch of furniture started moving around in here while people were here, apparently. And some other weird things happened. So this is known as one of the most haunted places around. Some reoccurring hauntings apparently have happened here. Doesn't look like there's really many people here. We're gonna go inside and see if we can find out more about this story and check out some cool art. Well, it is the Maitland Art Center. Let's go. I'm looking for the entrance here. Looks like not the only one taking some photos and video. I can't find the entrance. We'll find it though. I get the idea of what's going on here. There's all these different buildings and there's different types of art. Man, there's all kinds of there's cool stuff all over the place. It's very simple, definitely an Aztec feel to it, which I've always been attracted to. These pathways all through this compound, and just a cool place, but there's nobody here. I mean, I did see some people making jewelry in a jewelry building, but no, nobody's here. Right outside of the front gate is the National Historic Landmark plaque stating some really interesting information that Andre Smith, Jules Andre Smith, who actually was an architect, I did not know, drew from his subconscious thoughts. You see that? Interesting.
Hey, good, how are you?
Good, welcome on in.
There's a really cool exhibit happening here that I happened upon, this Sierra Great House. This was him. He was born in 1950. And this guy has an interesting story. He's a very abstract artist. And I'll show you some of his art here. But he was also a Disney Imagineer. And there's a couple of very cool Disney connections here. We don't know exactly, or they haven't been told, from what I understand, what he exactly did, but there's some indication that he might have done some architecture there, designed some things, but we don't know exactly what. A very cool exhibit. He recently passed away, and this is a tribute to his work and to his life, and it's to show that you can have a job, a normal job, one might say, and then also create art on the side and be very successful at that as well, which he was. This one was using cardboard as part of the medium and acrylic on canvas. The one right next to it here, it's untitled. You could tell he used some sort of a pattern, like possibly the back of a piece of cardboard on that as well. This room is a collection of his work, mostly from Disney, and you can see his Disney hard hat. And a note here from old Walt himself, congratulating him for 15 years as an Imagineer at that time. A set of brushes, sketchbook. I'd like to flip through that. And here, a little shrine to Sierra. Good taste in music, in my opinion. Very cool connection to Epcot. This is very cool. Eventually, Sierra was the senior art director for Walt Disney Imagineering. This was a sketch that he made in 2000. A younger image of him saw up front. Got a little gift shop up here too. Some cool shirts. So I learned some things about this property from the very nice young man inside there at the ticket booth. It's a very cool exhibit. I appreciate that art a lot, not even knowing that there was an Epcot connection or an Imagineering connection, but very, very cool. This place is also very cool. This is the outside of the room we were just in, checking out the Disney portion of Sierra's work. We're going to check out something else on the property. Cool. just past this pond, and through the window of the gallery, one of the gallery rooms, is this building in front of me where Andre lived and did his work and died. And they say that the artists that come here to stay, it's an artist community, and you can do different kinds of crafts in your element and have your own space for it, and have a place you can teach, or other people can do sewing, or they can do acrylic or oil. He had his own space here, and artists that come and stay in this space many times have experienced some very spooky things. They say nothing has been negative or negative energy, but it's been very, very frightening for some people. So much so that a few people won't even come back because it was so terrifying to them. Now, if the story is true, that furniture was being moved around and things happening in front of your face that you can't explain, then I would be freaked out as well. This is the building where it happens. I will respect the space. Someone that might possibly be staying here. I really would like to go inside. What if they use that for dinner? The story I read about the property states that underneath this tree, on moonless nights, an apparition can be seen. Pretty terrifying to those who have experienced it. It's a really cool place. It's just an art compound. You can rent space here. You can become a part of a specific medium community. So if you're into acrylic on canvas, you can learn how to do that here. It looks like a pretty cool place. And the gardens across the street. There's one more building over here too we're gonna check out. My admission sticker gets us into the Germain Marble building, which I'm not clear what it is yet. It looks cool. It's a very deep exhibit here. You notice just an empty room and a locked door. I mean, it just really makes me think introspectively, I get it. What do you think? Friends, we're gonna continue this video tomorrow. There's much more to see. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video. I wonder how many weddings have happened here. A lot, I bet. Right next door to the art compound is the historical museum. Let's go in and check it out.